I'm going to go with a bold take here for the Chiefs. Are you ready for the Chiefs, my man?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to go a bold take here. This is bold take alert. Woo, woo, get the lights going, because I truly think what I'm about to say could really upset some people, because I have had a crush, a draft man crush, like a second round, the Vikings should have gotten type crush on Mecole Hardman for years now. We're talking about a guy, a former speedster out of Georgia. I mean, had over 20 yards per catch in his rookie year, scored 6 touchdowns in this last year, was utilized a little bit more, caught 41 passes for 560 yards. I think Mecole Hardman is one of the most underrated, electrifying, and best wide receivers in the entire NFL. And, I mean, I think, in my opinion, bold take time, he is what makes the Chiefs' offense so explosive. Oh my gosh, Colt. What about Tyreek Hill? What about Travis Kelce? What about him? Mecole Hardman, with how fast and how much he stretches the field. I mean, I believe he also returns kicks and punts as well. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, this man is the whole reason, or at least a huge reason that he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Yeah, had a punt, has had a punt return for a touchdown and a kickoff return for a touchdown in his last 2 seasons. He is what makes their offense tick so well. Now, it wasn't evident in the Super Bowl, but I mean, it's whatever. You kind of I think everybody was playing bad that game, and as a Vikings fan, I can definitely tell you I've seen that before. But Mecole Hardman, in my mind, is one of the most underrated playmakers in the entire NFL. Once again, a former second-round pick out of Georgia, runs a sub 4.3 or 4.2 40, and I mean, just if you watch his tape, he's just electrifying, and it's about, I would slam this table if it wasn't glass, but it's about time someone put some respect on Mr. Hardman's name. He is absolutely, in my mind, I'm not say it again for the people in the back, he is one of the most electrifying players in the entire NFL. Take the reins here, my man.
I agree with you. I don't disagree with anything you just said about Mecole Hardman. 100% one of the most electrifying players in the NFL, and it's just so impressive that he's that electrifying on a team with that many stars on it. You wouldn't think he'd be getting so many touches. He might not get that many touches, but when he does get touches, I mean, the dude's a freak. He makes plays, and you're right. A lot of people who don't understand football maybe don't understand what you mean when you say he stretches the field. But when you have a guy like that who can play the middle and play slot and go run straight up the middle and take the attention off of your middle linebackers and one of your safeties, that's huge when you have guys like Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. You leave them in single coverage way more often than you want to because you have somebody in the middle you had to worry about. So, yeah, Mecole Hardman's, like you said, severely underrated. He could go to a lot, probably more than half of the teams in the NFL and be an instant number 1 wide receiver. Yeah, dude's a freak. But if Tyreek Hill wasn't there, he'd be the equivalent to Tyreek Hill, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think his stats would be any less. I mean, he might be a hair slower than Tyreek, but I mean, I think he'd still have the numbers, he'd still have the touchdowns, you name it.